Hey, what's poppin'? I'm Pickle and blah 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 blah. We're not about to do the full intro. So basically what ended up happening was all of this footage was very laggy and I didn't want to redo it because I was on a trip. So basically what happened was I was on a trip the whole time and this was filmed about a week ago. So yeah, you're just going to get footage of me playing the game and I will be reviewing over what you guys missed during episode number 3 of the Pixelmon series. So sorry for the inconvenience, but I hope you guys enjoy. So yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I got some time balls, and I was like, oh okay, that's pretty cool. So now let me do my weekly kit. So I'm gonna pick number 17. So I go into the chest and I'm like, oh I don't know how to count. So alright, there we go. I finally got it and I got an EXP share. That's pretty cool. Now let's just move on to the next clip. So I said like, okay, so before I get onto my Pixelmon adventure, let me just go and explore what I've been doing. And then I talk about how I've been working on this Pixelmon thing for quite a while and adding these like little pawns and stuff. Also been adding a few more like villagers for trading and other stuff like that. And yeah, I basically just keep talking about nothing no one cares about. And I made a fountain. And yeah, then I'm like, okay, yeah, let's get onto my Pixelmon adventure. And then yeah, I set off. So basically I walk over here and take a look at the bridge and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. So I just end up walking for way too long and most of this footage here gets cut out until I stumble upon a mine. So I basically end up walking for about 2 minutes straight, not finding anything interesting. I'm like, okay, so now let's actually start doing some Minecraft stuff. So I get some wood and I start making a wooden pickaxe and start to make some stone tools. Okay, so basically I go about my day and just talk about how I suck at crafting. I make myself a pickaxe, and yes, it did speed up this footage because it was pretty boring. So I get myself a pickaxe, start mining, get some stone, and yeah, I basically just completely just stopped talking about this and then just thinking I could speed this up like I am now. Okay, so I think about crafting and then I take a look at this thing and in my words I say, oh what is that thing? So I just keep looking at the thing, getting way too distracted by it. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's see if I can battle it. So I end up battling the thing, and it ends up killing Blades, and I was not very happy about that. So I send out Roxanne to finish off the job. And me not knowing about the Pokemon type matchup, I just ended up killing it with whatever, because I didn't know if it was like fire or steel. So anyways, I end up hitting myself with Pokeheal, because I didn't want the video to extend that much longer. And yeah, I find myself a Growlithe. I'm like, okay, this is actually going to be a good addition to my team, so let me catch it. So with an annoying battle up ahead and not knowing what to send out, I send out Derpy and hitting the Growlithe with a few embers, trying my best not to kill it. Finally, with a very long battle, I end up catching it with the Great Ball and it gets sent to my PC, which didn't make me the happiest considering I would have to go all the way back to spawn just to go and get it. So I get all of my stone tools and stumble upon some coal. I mine up all of this coal and then continue moving on. So with that coal, I end up making some torches because I need some light, and I talk about how much light is actually important even though this is a modded version of Minecraft. So I head down and farther into the cave and I find myself a Geodude that has Sturdy, which kind of annoyed me. I end up killing it though, so that wasn't much of an issue. I travel down even farther, find some crystal, and I'm like, damn it, I thought that was some diamonds. Even though those don't look too similar, it's still kind of annoying to find those. So I pick up some glow shrooms and talk about how they actually end up providing a little bit of light. I end up mining the rest of this ore and then heading down to find myself a Magikarp, level 20. So I end up battling the Magikarp and end up catching it with King Cobra. And I'm pretty happy about that considering it's only one level away from becoming a Gyarados. I end up getting back all the way back to spawn to go and retrieve him and maybe Growlithe out of the PC. So I head into the PC to find my Growlithe is absolutely crap, and I take a look at this moveset thing that shows all of the level up movesets, which I find very interesting. I don't end up grabbing out the Growlithe, but the Magikarp's nature isn't the worst, so I end up naming the thing Magic Dose. So I end up heading around back of spawn, which I haven't actually gone before, picking up blue and yellow apricorns. And then I stumble upon this little cabin type thing and get pretty interested by it. So I end up finding this mountain and wanting to climb to the very top of it, thinking in my head there might actually be some pretty good stuff up there, like some pretty cool Pixelmon. So I basically end up not saying anything while climbing up here, knowing for a fact that I'm just going to end up cutting this all out. So after a very, very long, treacherous climb up to the top of the mountain, wanna know what I find? I find basically absolutely nothing. I find a few ice cream cones that end up fighting me, and I end up just killing it for fun. So I find myself a Carkol at the very top of this mountain, and me knowing pretty good about this Pokemon and only hearing good things about it, I try and catch it. And wanna know what happens? I kill it. But it doesn't end up mattering because I find one with a higher level and I end up catching it.
4, let's go! Alright, so we've got ourselves a Carkol.
So I end up killing myself to get back to the Pokemon Center, and here I am taking a look at the Carkol. With a quiet nature, meaning boosted special attack, minus speed, and the speed doesn't matter because it's already pretty slow. So I'm like, okay, so it's a done deal. Let's get it into my team. With about 1 minute of brainstorming ideas, I come up with the name Cole.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb.
So I basically end up doing a time set day and also a toggle downfall just to make the end of the episode a little bit better. So yeah, basically, sorry for doing the episode like this. I just had to because of my trip. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you guys next time, hopefully for better content. So see you guys next time.